Hello, how's it going everyone? Back again for another episode of gaming. Today we are standing in the dungeon that we have mined yesterday, and we have a few torches, and as you can see, when we look out of it, it is not so deep. So, while we still have a few pickaxes, I would like to continue mining, but my top priority right now is to get more wood. So let's get out of the mine and then we can check out if we have our bushes grown. Oh, very good. That is good progress on the saplings that I have planted, and we have created some more wood for use. I would be more happy with normal trees, but this is also fine because I will take what I can get. The problem with this is it only gives one wood item, like one wood plank, or what is it called? Where is it? Aha, interesting. What's the problem exactly? The seeds have dropped, but I did not get the wood. I wonder if it is because I am hitting it with improper tool or something like that. Let's check it out. Is it or not? We have gravel, cobblestone. Ah, we have the bush stem. It does not give me planks directly. I have to craft it. I forgot this part. Okay, so let's continue doing what we have been doing and remove all the bushes that we have created. Here we go. While we were doing that, other one has grown, and now we can also harvest this one for seeds and for the wood, the bush stem, or what was it called. Also, don't forget to take the leaves out so you can collect the seeds. Though I'm not seeing any more seeds, which is problematic, but I have already gotten 19, so that is definitely enough. I'm not entirely sure how much of a space I should give between them, but I think what I've done right here is a bit too close, so maybe a bit farther apart, and we will see. Even though I probably do not need to pay that much attention to it, just because I will have so many of those that it will just be a nuisance if I had to pay attention to each and every one of them. As you can see, while I was planting, already one of them has grown again, and we can harvest it. So let's harvest one more and plant the saplings that we get from it, and then we can proceed further into the mine, I suppose, and continue mining. Maybe I should do this in a few floors or something like that, but for now I will just do it like this. I think this is a good in-between scenario, or a way to plant those saplings. It is all around the initial base, so whenever I come out of the mining, I will see if I have some here extra wood. I pop out and we can see the plains with all the different levels, and we can easily make our choice if we are going to go harvesting or not. While I was talking, another one has grown, but we will leave it be and ignore it for now. Now, yesterday, here we can see in the distance, we have created our first home, and now I kind of want to mine some more cobblestone, but for that we will need to create more apple wood planks, create more sticks, 16 will be enough. I will keep the planks for other things too. So let's create more cobblestone pickaxes and then we can go to work. I will fill my top inventory and shift click on the rest of the stuff and take out the crappy things that I don't need. Bush leaves we really do not need, and this also. I'm not sure about maram grass and about blueberries. They are rather tasty, I think. I ate them, so they probably give you HP. The sun is setting, as you can see, so it is perfect time to go into the mine. But before that, let's make some more torches so we can light our path to victory. Perfect. As the sun is setting, we are going to start digging into the ground. Good. So I will now tell you about my plan that I have in mind. It is to just dig at this level for a little bit and then do a few hallways possibly if I can, and after doing those few hallways we can think about it. Maybe we go a bit further down, or maybe we don't. Those are the two choices, or maybe even a third choice, that I go and explore the open dungeon that is already made and possibly find some valuable materials. My biggest goal right here would be to gather the cobblestone for building materials, but if I cannot do it, probably another thing that I could do would be maybe finding some iron so I can smelt it and make some iron tools that I could use for the future. Maybe just mining cobblestone, even though you don't really need any fancy tools for mining just cobblestone. You only need a stone pickaxe, but the biggest problem with stone pickaxe is, or is it called cobblestone? It's called stone pickaxe. So the biggest problem with stone pickaxe is that you really have to change it quite a lot, and especially use a lot of sticks for crafting. So if you are limited, you have a limited supply of sticks of wood, you may be in trouble and you may not like it. So having a better, more durable tool is kind of preferable. But right now I do not have really any choice. All I have is stone pickaxe, though in theory in theory and in practice I could craft wood pickaxe, but that would be even worse because it uses even more wood. So I'm in a bit of a pickle right here until I find iron. But I think that there is a good possibility that finding iron will not be possible at this depth, so I will have to go a bit lower down, maybe a few more blocks, maybe 20, maybe only 10 more blocks. But as you can see right now, we have already, let's go back a bit, we have already dug through quite a lot of the dungeon and made quite a lot of progress, but still we have not found anything besides sand, some coal, some gravel, and that's about it. So if you really want iron, probably we will have to dig a bit further. But right now I am happy with just mining cobblestone. So for this hallway, let's mine maybe, here we go, some coal. Coal is always handy, especially when you need to make a lot of torches. That helps me a lot, so I want to make sure that I check all the corners if I am missing any. Seems that I am not missing, So we can now plug this up, so we cannot see the hole in here. Let's continue digging, and as I mentioned before, maybe we can do maybe 5 or 6 more blocks further. So here is one. Aha, more coal. I will have to put my mining on hold until, or maybe not, we can continue mining, just mine a bit to the other side. So let's say 2 blocks already, this will be 3, this will count as 4. Let's put 1 torch in here, and this will count as 5, but as an extra surprise I will do 6. Perfect. So let's not go too far away from our base, and now let's do a turnaround. What I mean by that is, what's that? That's my cobblestone that I have placed. Let's do a turnaround, maybe with a more coal. I will take this. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Perfectly good coal right here. And what I'm not understanding is I'm getting all the coal because when I mine it, it does not drop, it goes straight into my inventory. So that is a decent convenience feature that I rather like. Okay, so for the next hallway, I will do a spacing of 2 blocks for our wall between our hallways. I think a spacing of 2 blocks is rather fine. Yeah, I think it is. Let's do that. Now I will need to put 1 more torch, I think. Otherwise I cannot see anything on the screen. The question is, where do I put the torch? On this side or on this side? Probably on this side. Let's do exactly that and place the torch. I still have 21 torches, so that is plentiful for another probably at least 15 minutes of mining, continuous mining I mean, but before that I will probably run out of pickaxes, because now I have only 2.5 pickaxes left, so that's not a lot, and it's getting way darker again. Also, what I need to keep in mind is how far I want to go with the hallway. I need to make sure that I do not dig too far so it ruins the aesthetics of the mine, if you know what I mean. So I will go back and dig through the wall for a few blocks right here, through this gravel. We will make sure that this gravel is removed. I think I need a shovel, so let me quickly make a shovel so we can dig quicker through the gravel. Perfectly nice right here. Let's remove some more gravel here. It seems like this gravel has very high concentration here. We have a lot of it in one place. So we are ready to continue mining on the other hallway. Let's go back and do exactly that. Now we turn to the right and go straight down the hallway, mining it up until we find our market spot in the gravel concentrated mine. Let's check inventory really quickly. We have already 120, no, that's 220 cobblestone units. That is a lot of cobblestone. I think we will have a very nice and big house that we can do. Maybe even I will make a bridge or something like that. Oops, sorry, I forgot that you actually need to put the torch on this side. Here I fixed my mistake and we can go further on. Very nice. So how many blocks we can go without a torch? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 blocks. Every 13 blocks I place a torch. Seemingly that's the case. Though I do not count it, I just go by the feeling. When it's a bit too dark, I will just put another torch. Though if I wanted to do it more precisely and more beautifully or more good looking, I would probably count it. Just for the fun. I was doing this by feeling. I think like it was dark, so I put another torch. Let's count how many blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 blocks, and that was 13. Ah, that is because I have put another torch here. So what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's exactly 7. So the problem is that I put the torch incorrectly here. So let me remove it and put some cobblestone in this hole. Perfect. So it seems I thought that every 13 blocks seemed to be a bit excessive, but I was not sure, so I did not say anything. But now that makes a whole lot of sense, I would say. So let's continue mining and keep putting the torches whenever we feel like it's needed. On my screen it's a bit darker than on your screen, I think. So for me, I need torches a lot more than the viewer, and I mean by that you. So yeah, you will have to excuse me for putting torches maybe a bit more often than you would like, because I need to see where I am digging. I think it is not too far away from the entrance to the mine. Let's keep digging and see if we can reach the gravel concentrated mine. It should be a few more blocks. I'm pretty sure we will be able to make it with our pickaxe that we have. It's the last pickaxe that we have in our inventory. So let's continue digging and aha, we can see sand. That is a good sight to see. I think we are very close. Let's remove the sand and this one and continue digging. Okay, so I was wrong by saying it is only 2 or 3 more blocks. Now it is already 5, I think, or maybe only 4. Anyway, I still have to dig quite a lot, and we are seeing sand here and also natural lightning coming from the outside. How strange is that? It seems like we have gotten a substitute for the torch, though the problem with that is that the problem with that is that at night we will not see anything, so we still have to put a torch. Just because we see it right now does not mean that we may see it later at night. So if we want to keep it well lit at all times, we have to spend a torch or two. And we have arrived at our gravel, finally. Perfect. Let's keep digging. I think we are very close. Now it is for sure 2 to 3 blocks away from the entrance to the mine. Let's see if I am right. Yes, I am exactly right. Perfect. Natural lighting window, a torch is put, and we have made a nice little hallway. That is about it for today.